sboru, draží rytířů malteckého řádu a členové maltecké pomoci, dráží přátelé. Tak jako v předešlých letech je mi jistý přívěd diplomatického komunitu a součástené a strany malteckého řádu ke oslavě svátku svatého Jana Křtitele, patrona našeho řádu. Ve všech zemích na světě se setkáváme při takové události. Je to přídenství bilancový toho, co úplný rok podařilo a přiváve naší činnosti a další měsíce. Dovolte mi předové poděkovat našemu arkibiskupe monsignore Rodnerovi, že je dnes nad námi. Je důležitým symbolem, že bohoslužbe v našem kostele Panny Marie pod Jeřetem předseda pražský arkibiskup a primás český. Jsme římské katolický řád a vzpomenují a církve je pro náš všechny zázání. Že stejného důvodu děkuji také monsignore okolo apostolského nunciovi, který dnes také nám připojí. Si vaším dovolte mi, budu nyní pokračovat anglicky. I hope it will be not so difficult to listen in English. I'm really sorry for quality of my Czech. I am pleased that our kníže velkopřevod, Fra Pierre de Bismont, is with us today. Somewhere. I saw him some minutes ago, but he disappeared. You have recovered well, and we are happy that you are with us back again in Prague, in the Grand Priory of Bohemia. Thank you also to our Chancellor, Fra Julian Chadwick, to be so often in Prague, to take care of all daily open questions which need to be solved at short notice. We know how committed you are to find pragmatic solutions to all practical subjects. Thank you also to the whole staff of the Grand Priory for your invaluable assistance. Everybody knows the events in the first half of this year. His Holiness Pope Francis passed away the 21st of April after having been for 12 years at the head of the Catholic Church. The whole world was impressed by his friendly approach to everybody he met. His funerals attended by many heads of state and government, including our Grandmaster, Fra John Dunlap, were very moving, with the coffin on the ground in front of the altar. I was personally impressed by the title of an Italian newspaper, Il Corriere della Sera, Abbraccio a Francesco, which means much more than only goodbye, to describe the funeral procession between St. Peter in an empty papamobile attended by thousands of people of Rome on the way to Santa Maria Maggiore, where he asked to be buried. A few days later, on the 8th of May, Cardinal Prévost was elected Pope under the name of Leo XIV, member of the Augustinian order He is the first sovereign pontiff to come from the United States after having spent a long period of his apostolate in Peru. Before his election, in the magistral chapel of our Grand Master, Fra John Love, admitted him on Tuesday, the 11th of February, to the Sovereign Order of Malta as Bay Grand Cross of Honor and Devotion. In congratulating him for his election, Fra John Dunlop underlined that we are particularly honored to have welcomed the then Cardinal as a member of the Order of Malta. Our order continues to be active all over the world. Our new Grand Hospitaller, Josef Brotz, gave a comprehensive overview on the 20th of May of this year at the plenary session of the World Health Organization. He reaffirmed the neutrality of our humanitarian assistance and underlined that our activity of our 170,000 members, volunteers and staff are a modern tradition. I will give you only two examples. In the Middle East, our commitment to peace and care continues, especially in the Holy Family Hospital in Bethlehem. Furthermore, in collaboration with the Latin Patriarchate of Jerusalem, 35,000 people from all communities in northern Gaza were supported through the delivery of food and help. In Ukraine, we have extended our operations from emergency relief to long-term rehabilitation and psychological trauma support. The Order efforts reached 64 cities in the front line, such as Kharkiv, from the borders to Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, and Romania, where the Order has supported over 4 million people. Last but not least, at our level in the Czech Republic, I want also to thank to all those involved in the perfect organization of the Grand Priory of Bohemia in the international pilgrimage to Lourdes. Our Spitalnik, Alexander Wilki, supported by the experienced Ursula Czerny and the whole team at Lourdes, did everything needed to give a best example of what the Order is doing, Tutio Fidei and Obsequium Pauperum. Thank you for your commitment to give such a brilliant example to illustrate the charisma of the Order. Let us continue to do so, and we hope that we can meet next year in a world, especially in Europe at the Ukrainian border, or in the Middle East around the Holy Land, in a world where conflicts and wars will be no more in the middle of our agenda. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you next year.